2017 Suzuki Swift Sport car in VR. Hello there everybody and welcome to OpenFed Gaming. I am the OpenFed. We are driving a 2017 Suzuki Swift in a Japanese F Challenge 450 race. We're driving it on the Tokyo Expressway in a central counterclockwise direction. We're doing 3 laps. We start at 10th of 10 cars and we start it with a rolling start. Now these laps are decent length. They're going to take a little bit of time to do, but we still can't sit back. We've got to still attack and catch up to the next guy and pass him and then go to the next guy and so on and so on. Because in any race, it's never good to sit back and wait, because while you're stuck behind that very last car, the slowest car, the fastest cars in front are getting away and they're making a bigger and bigger gap. So you want to catch up to those front guys as soon as possible. Now, when I first started racing, I really didn't care for the Tokyo Expressway. It wasn't enjoyable to me. It was a narrow track. It was a lot hard to pass anybody. There are a lot of corners in it. But you know, those were the days when the OpenFed had to be leading after the first lap. Now I've adjusted my racing style. I think a little bit different. And I enjoy the race more for what the race is, while still trying to win as many as I can. Meaning that when you're driving on a track like this, you got to have a little bit of patience, stay behind the guy in front of you, because he's going to drive the optimal track, obviously, and then when you get into the straights, he's going to try and block you out so you can't get by him. Now, there's always ways around that, and as the OpenFed will show you, a lot of times when these guys go into a corner, when they come out of the corner, they take it wide. Now, if you're close enough behind them, when they go wide, when they come out of the corner, you go short. So you cut them on the inside. That's one way to beat them and pass them. You got to get a little bit more strategic when there's not a lot of room to pass, but that's okay. That's all part of the fun. Now we're into our second lap, and I'm not quite sure how many cars we've passed, because like usual, I always forget to count the cars because I'm so involved with the race and I enjoy racing so much. I don't count them, but I do for some reason keep track of the laps. So I know we're in our second lap and we're getting pretty close to halfway through the race already. So it's not going to be long before this race is over. And I do believe that we saw, you can just up ahead, you can see a little blue car, and I believe he's the lead car. Now, you might think, well, he's pretty close by, so that's not going to take long to catch up to him and pass him. But then you'd be mistaken, because I tell you, it could take up to a lap to catch up to him, and then maybe at least another half a lap to try and find a place to pass him. Now we're coming up fairly close here to the second lap. Oh, there's another car in front of him yet. See, so there you go. We're nowhere near the front, and our second lap is quickly coming to an end here. So we don't have a lot of time left. Let's try and get by this guy. Now we can manage to get by him there. He gave us a little bit of room, so we just snuck by him. And then hopefully this is the last guy, because if there's another guy in front of him, it's going to take a lot of time to try and catch up to him, because we can't see him anywhere here, so which means he's quite a ways in front. And we won't have enough time to catch him, because just around this corner, I do believe, is the end of the second lap, and we only have 1 lap left to go. So let's wait till we get around the corner so we can see up ahead. Oh, wow, we got by him, but I still saw another car way up there. See, now he's going to take, and we're in our third lap, he's going to take at least half of the lap for us to catch up to him. Boy, I tell you, this little Suzuki Swift sure drives nice in this track, very responsive, got a decent amount of power. It's not a muscle car, but a decent amount of power. You still have to slow down for the corners because you still go a little bit too fast for him. Now we finally caught up to the lead car, or what we hope is the lead car. Now we got to try and find a place where we can pass him. And it's going to take a little bit of time yet, but like I said, keep an eye on the inside corner of the car when he goes around the bend. You see, they always go a little wide, and then you catch him on the inside. We're going to try and sneak by him right here in the tunnel. Oh, just managed him. Pushed him to the outside, But what that did was, because he had to go the wide track around that corner, he slowed down quite a bit. So that gave us a little bit of a lead. Awesome. We're way ahead of him now, and all we have to do is just finish the race, drive clean, don't hit the wall. We're not going to run into another car because there isn't another one. And then by doing that, we'll hopefully take the checkered flag. Really enjoyed this one, and I hope you did too. Hope to see you back at OpenFed Gaming, as we'll be putting up a video every day, day after day, for your enjoyment. Hope to see you there soon. Until then, you've been racing in a Suzuki Swift with me, the OpenFed.